Well, today we are going to be facing a very difficult tie in the Champions League as we're facing Real Madrid in the first knockout round. Welcome back if you've been watching this series, watching along with this one. We're back here with Hertha Berlin and our FM22 Journeyman, where we're attempting to win the Champions League, hopefully with Hertha Berlin, but with some club eventually either way. Since you were last with me, we've played through a few more games, as we said at the end of the episode. Obviously, the last episode we had our two losses to Bayern Munich and Borussia Dortmund after a really good run of form. We have now turned form around. We haven't actually conceded a goal since the last episode. We had the DFB Pokal third round against Stuttgart. We won that one 1-0, and then we beat them 1-0 in the league as well, before facing Fortuna Düsseldorf in the DFB Pokal quarter-final, which we won 3-0, and then we've just beat Arminia Bielefeld 2-0 in the Bundesliga as well. Today we've got Real Madrid and Bayer Leverkusen in the Bundesliga, and obviously we have also got a DFB Pokal semi-final coming up, but it's not like for what, a month? Over a month now. They're so spread out, and I don't really know why. In the league, that puts us 3 points clear at the top again, because FC Köln have dropped some points. We're also 5 points clear of Bayern Munich, so hopefully we can keep up some good form, and hopefully we can go ahead and give it a good performance. A win in the Champions League, a Champions League trophy, a Bundesliga and a DFB Pokal this season. That's the end of the series, and it's an absolutely fantastic, probably unprecedented treble for a German team, and definitely for Hertha Berlin. I don't know if Bayern Munich have ever done that before. It's entirely possible. This is the team we are going to be going with for today, though. We've got Unai Simon in goal, Castillo, Mancini, Lacroix and Funk as our back four today. Diallo, Silva and Schubert in midfield, Bedino, Techahoa and Etahiri as our striker today. The reason for that being is we have actually got quite a few players out if we just put them back on. Lorenzo Luca is suffering from the flu. He's going to be out for about another 5 days. Valdez picked up a damaged kneecap, so he's out for about another 3 weeks. And then we've got Gerardo, who's suspended as well as a few players who just aren't registered for the Champions League because we can't fit everyone in. So it's the team we're going with. It's probably not an ideal scenario against a team like Real Madrid to not be having our full starting 11, but it's something we're going to have to deal with either way, and we're going to do our best to do so. We're just going to tell the lads to go out, put on a worthy display. Real Madrid, look, they've got Gabriel Jesus up front. I barely looked at anyone else, but I know Leon Bailey is in their team as well. Obviously, our team we've already seen. We still have 3 whole players in the side that are real players and not regens or new gens of some variety. Obviously, the problem being bringing in quite a young team is a lot of them end up not being real. Mancini has been sent off inside the 2nd minute. And what's even more annoying with that is he's in the side because I needed to rest other people, because he literally just got sent off in the last match for pretty much the same thing. This, however, is not an ideal start to a match against Real Madrid. To go down to 10 men inside 2 minutes, and now I've got to really decide, what do I do here? I think the only real thing we can do here is sacrifice a midfielder. And for that, I'm afraid it's probably going to be Schubert, and we bring on Al Hassam, who's going to be playing against Real Madrid. This is not great. Can Silva play as a defensive midfielder? I mean, he can. So maybe we play Diallo there as a defensive midfielder, Silva there as a deep-lying playmaker on defend. And we kind of hope for the best. I mean, we're going to remain positive, at least for a little bit of this tie. And I think Mancini, we were already going to struggle against Real Madrid. That is without a doubt. I think we would have struggled against them anyway, because, you know, it's Real Madrid and they quite like the Champions League, don't you know? But this is going to make this task possibly unsurmountable now, going down to 10 men. Funk's already got a yellow card and Real Madrid have already scored. We're going to proceed with the tactical changes. I mean, all I've done is a tactical change, just telling a player, please, you're on a yellow card. We're already down to 10 men. Could you please not break anyone's leg? Bedino's also got a yellow card. And Bedino's looking tired already. this is the epitome of not going very well so far. I think I've probably seen us have better matches. We have got a corner here. Badino, it's cleared pretty easily there. Castillo going to be the man to pick it up though, and try and come forward and try and get something out of this match. A draw at this point would be pretty lovely. Courtois there, still at Real Madrid in the year. I think we're in 2031 now. We're in at least 2030. But I think it's 2031. It's quite a way away in the future either way for Courtois to still be the #1 goalkeeper at Real Madrid. At least I think so. I think maybe. Would he be retired by then? Possibly not. I mean, oh God. If he's playing at that higher quality, maybe not. We're 2-0 down now. I mean, we just need to kind of try and stop the floodgates from being completely open. At this point, Gabriel Jesus there with just a through ball for this man Herrera to run onto for apparently his 25th goal of the season. And what was turning into, at the start of this episode, a bit of a let's go and try and not get battered by Real Madrid and hopefully get something out of the tie. And then the next episode, we can come back and, you know, have the second leg and maybe do something in the Champions League. It's kind of turned into just let's not let this be a bloodbath. I mean, is it purely due to that red card? I don't know. Let me know your thoughts down below. Were we going to stand a chance against Real Madrid either way? But that red card, I feel, has definitely made things a lot more difficult. The Quarte here getting possession back to Tetrahoa now. I'd love to see a goal before half time, and maybe we can drag something out of this two-legged tie. I feel like if we don't at least get a goal, if we lose by 2, I think it's over. And the second leg becomes pretty redundant, in all honesty. We haven't taken nearly enough shots. I'm disappointed you. Where is Mancini? Mancini getting sent off as early as he did is completely unacceptable, lad. And I am going to say that in front of every single one of your teammates, because that has left them all properly in the lurch. Real Madrid are absolutely battering us here. I mean, it's not even a match at this point. I'm just going to sit back and chill. Let's have a cup of tea, everyone. It's barely even a match at this point. It is just a bloodbath. Badino here trying to do something. Oh, Tetrahoa back to Funk. We're looking a little bit, I'm not going to lie, stretched in midfield. Etahari, though. Etahari from range is fallen to Badino. Badino is there to tap it home from a absolute pile driver from Etahari from range. I wish that one had gone in without needing the tap in from Badino, because that was a brilliant run and shot there. He's absolutely smashed that one into the crossbar. And all of a sudden, I mean, we're not back in it, but we're at least back in the tie. Badino is knackered. Cavarat's going to come on. We're going to make that substitution. We'll make another one in a minute. Everyone's tired. Everyone's been run absolutely ragged by Real Madrid. The Quad, they're just sort of, you know, sweeping that one up and getting it back to Unai Simon so he can clear it. But it has only gone as far as Real Madrid, and they're through on goal against Unai Simon there. More than equal to that shot. Standing tall, palming that one away for the corner. We are going to get a Real Madrid corner, though, and that's a bit concerning. We've managed to deal with that one and clear it, but only as far as Leon Bailey is back in the box here. Apparently, they're offside. I'll take that. I'll 100% take that. Tetrahoa looks absolutely shattered as well. And Etahari, I'm never going to get his name right. I don't even know what it is. Etahari is now injured as well. So Pep Ramos is going to have to come on. Oh, dear, what is going on? What is this tie? It seems determined to break my team into little pieces. Diallo looks shattered. Another Real Madrid corner. That one's sailed over just. I say sailed. It hit the crossbar as it went over, but it hasn't gone in the back of the net and settled there, which is kind of what we're looking for. And we have managed to get the full time. We won the second half 1-0. It's 2-1 on the night. It would have been nice to get a win. It would have been nice to not have a player injured and a player sent off in the same match. SER is out for 1 to 2 days. You could have continued. Yeah, Mancini, we're just gonna, there you go. We're gonna fine you And I think now you're going to be drop makes. That's 2 red cards in 2 consecutive matches. If we have a look down here, he had the match against Arminia Blyfield. We were already winning 2-0, and then Mancini went and got himself a red card, and it was a straight red as well. And then the very next match, we're like, look, we'll let you off for that one. He comes on and gets a red card within 2 minutes. That's not ideal, really, is it? And as I'm going through to the next game, I say we have problems with players being sent off. This almost looks like match fixing. Look at it. Bayern Munich won 6-0 and Augsburg have had 4 players sent off. What the heck happened there? But all of that aside, this is the team we're going to have to use to go against Bayer Leverkusen. It's again not exactly our first choice 11. We got Unai Simon in goal. Bastians, Alhassian, Lacroix and Jurado is our back 4. So probably 3 of those aren't our first choice. Diallo, Silva and Schubert, Badino, Techahoa and Ramos up front, which is probably our 3rd choice now because Lorenzo Luca is still out with the flu and Etihari hasn't quite recovered from that knock he just got against Real Madrid. This is becoming very difficult. Bayern Munich are also just breathing down our necks. It might show us the league table in a minute. No, it doesn't. It shows it at the end of the match, doesn't it? Not the start. They are absolutely breathing down our necks here. They have 1 game ahead of us, so we've got a game in hand, but they're 2 points behind us. So the moment we slip up at all, they're gonna be right there. And Bayer Leverkusen have a horrible habit. There we go. It does show us at the start of it. So they're 2 points behind us, although we've got a game in hand. We're only 3 points ahead FC Köln, who obviously have the same amount of games played as us. So it is very, very tight amongst this top 3, and the slightest slip on our part and we're going to go sliding down that table, which would be such a shame after having been top for most of the season. I mean, for a good part of it, once we got our momentum going, Bayern Munich obviously helping us out quite a bit by not having the best season I've ever seen them have. And FC Köln, there or thereabouts, which seems like a bit of a surprising one. I don't really remember them, apart from the fact I mention them a lot because their badge is literally a goat. Oh my God, now Gerardo's giving away a penalty. Oh, the game's out to get me. You know what this is? This is because I have not played this for about a week and a half or so, amongst recording in advance, getting married, going on a honeymoon. I didn't touch FM for about a week and a half, and I've come back and it's decided to punish me. And we're 1-0 down against Bayer Leverkusen because Gerardo's come in. He's come in because Mancini's out, Funk is tired, and then Valdez is out. So Gerardo's in the side. He's given away a penalty. I mean, could this be going much worse the last couple of episodes? It really, I don't feel like it could. We really need to turn this around quite quickly because we're in a horrible danger here of winning absolutely nothing this season after competing on 3 fronts. I mean, the Champions League we're unlikely to win, but the Bundesliga we should be winning. DFB Pokal we should be winning, but not if we're going to play like Muppets. Out wide to Techahoa, who brings it down with his chest. Pushes that one over to Schubert, into Ramos. Ramos has hit the bar. We can't score. I mean, we scored in the last match. That's not really the problem. The problem is we don't seem to be able to go a match without getting a red card at the moment. That seems to be an issue. Giving away a penalty or just doing something stupid. Schubert down to Ramos there. Ramos just hits that straight at the goalkeeper. And then Badino goes flying after that sliding challenge. But it's not a foul. It was a good challenge. It's just that he's decided to have a nice slip and slide down the pitch there. And we've got to half-time. We're 1-0 behind Bayer Leverkusen. Now, at this point, I'm disappointed with little possession. At this point, I feel like we just go with Old Faithful and go attacking. We encourage the team. Although it's Rodrigo for Bayer Leverkusen coming forward here. Bastian's coming across there to cut that one out and clear it forward. But it is just lumped forward straight to Bayer Leverkusen. And Rodrigo, once again, through on goal. Assistant referee there saying it is an offside, and Unai Simon going to clear it all the way up to Ramos. Now Schubert is through on goal. Schubert has put that away for his 10th goal of the season. It does draw us back level. Oh, and Brave, we're back level pegging. We're back level pegging now. from that big ball there for Unai Simon to Ramos, who just non-stop down for Bedino, and then he finds the run of Schubert really, really quickly, which is brilliant, brilliant football, really. Just can we have a little bit more of that, please, and a little bit less of giving away stupid fouls and penalties and stuff like that. Bastion's on a yellow card. I might want to take him off in a minute. I don't know if I trust two defenders being on yellow cards, given how off form it's been in the last couple of matches. That one's played forward, and no one kind of attempted to get to it. Tetrahoa did, but he was a bit far away to be really threatening to get there too well. Al-Hassian now. Al-Hassan, I suppose it is. Bedino here. That was a fantastic ball forward, as it turns out, and Bedino is there just to tap that one home, and now we're 2-1 up, and everything's changed this second half. The guys have come out and look like they'd like to play some football. Al-Hassan there, bringing that one through the centre of the pitch, just chipping that one forward to Bedino. Hits that one first time. I mean, that is beautiful, impeccable, chef's kiss level finishing from Bedino there. Now, looking down, we've got Gerardo on a 6.1. I don't know that I want you on the field much longer, so off you come. Funk can come on, and Fernando Silva, although you're having a good game, you are looking a little bit tired, so Traore can come on for you, because Traore hasn't really been playing a lot of football for us. He's been away on international duty for the African Cup of Nations, I assume it was. And now he's obviously come back, and he's kind of got Schubert and Silva in front of him, so he's not really getting much football at the moment. He's kind of become a bit of a squad player, off the bench maybe kind of player, and he's not even guaranteed minutes off the bench at the moment, because those centre three, absolutely brilliant. I also failed to mention that Calvin Phillips isn't on the bench because he got injured in training in between these two matches off camera. He's also out for about 4 weeks. Bedino nodding that one down, almost getting his second goal and our third of the evening, but not quite managing it. Bedino's looking absolutely shattered now. I mean, look at that. Look at that for a heart. Oof. Big oof there. So we're going to get him off. We'll bring on our ever faithful Cavarat over on that left-hand side, which should be our third and final substitution. It is our third and final substitution. We haven't got much time left to play now. It does once again, though, give us that little bit of breathing room at the top. Just a little bit. We're 5 points clear of Bayern Munich still. We're still going to be 3 points clear of Köln, even if Köln win their game. We just need to keep it up. And, you know, we're looking like a good team in the sense of we are grinding out results when they matter, unless we're facing Real Madrid, in which case we're not grinding anything out. Having a quick look at our schedule, though, if I scroll all the way down to the current day, we have a couple of matches here, St. Pauli and Mainz, and then I feel like we need to come back for that Real Madrid match, and then probably, I mean, we could come back for the Real Madrid match and the Augsburg match, or we could just do the Real Madrid match. I feel like we might end up just doing the Real Madrid match, because the other ones aren't overly important at the moment. And then after that, I guess we'd be coming back for the semi-final of the DFB Pokal and Union Berlin. And then straight after directly that, Köln and Hamburg. And then that'll be the season over. And we'll get to see if we've actually won any silverware, which is looking like it's going to become more and more difficult. I've just seen Steven Gerrard is at Sevilla as the manager, and his job's under threat as well, but ignoring that. Anyway, if you have enjoyed today's episode, please do drop a like down below the video. It does really, really help out with the YouTube algorithm and all that lovely stuff. And if you haven't already, maybe you're new to the channel, you've just got here, just found this Hertha Berlin save, then hit the subscribe button as well and join the channel. We're on about 1,320, I think, subscribers at time of recording. I'd love to hit 2,000 subscribers before the launch of FM23. That would be fantastic. We've got a few months before that yet, but if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. Until next time, though, guys, check out the videos on the screen. Now I will see you for that next knockout round against Real Madrid, which could be quite a difficult tie. See you there. Bye bye.